Okay, problem type number 2 on your notes. Determine the volume. So obviously, which one's my unknown? Volume of a metal given density of mass. So the density of copper is 8.9. Calculate the volume, unknown, that's containing a mass of 82.3 grams. So as soon as I see on the SOL, if this is a density problem, I'm going to write this formula down, or molarity problem, or ideal gas-all problem. You know, we're going to have so many different formulas. As soon as your brain keys to you, this is density, you need to write the formula. Even though you may not use the formula, at least you got the formula in front of you. It gives you a place to start. Okay? So that's why I'm training you to do it this way. It may seem simple, but you need to do it like Coach Mechanics is teaching you to do it, because we're going to have a slew of formulas by the end of the class. Okay? All right, so now I'm going to define the variables down the side of the page. D is, okay, good, 8.9. M, I'm going to have, let's see, did I have that massive difference? No, I had it. M is 82.3, and V is my unknown. V is the unknown. Make a note, do not mess up on your math. So when we plug it in, 8.9 equals to 82.3 over V. We've got to solve for V.
Times by V to both sides.
Okay, most students here grab their calculator and take 82.3, grab their calculator and take 8.9 and divide it by 82.3. Most students do that. That's a common mistake. Okay, you've either learned to cross multiply here or to isolate the variable. I learned to isolate the variable. In which case, if you're going to cross multiply, you make this a fraction, 8.9 over 1, right? Top times bottom, top times bottom. I'm not going to teach it that way. That's how some of you probably learned. I learned to isolate the variable. In order to isolate the variable, we have to get it out of the denominator. So in order to get it out of the denominator, we will multiply by B on this side. If you do it on this side, you must do it on this side. So then that gives me 8.9 times V. Students mostly miss this question on the test because of what I just showed you. Okay? All right, so now I can divide by 8.9. So then my answer is V is what?
9.25.
What's the units? Whoa, 9.25. Let's go back. I divided here. Watch what I'm doing here. I divided here. This had 3 sig figs. This one had 2 sig figs. So it's 9 is my first sig fig, point what?
2.
9.2. What's my units? Milliliters. The problem said go ahead and convert to liters. So then you can convert by taking 1 liter over 1,000 milliliters. I'm going to stop there at that question. Cool.
You want us to do it?
Yeah, you can finish that. Okay? So finding the volume, be careful with your math, giving density and mass.